All right, testing, testing. If you guys can hear me clearly, please type Y in the chat box. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, depending on where you're logging in from. This is our Monday afternoon live getting started training webinar with Sherlock Nation. My name is Brandon Ivey. I am a double diamond with Sherlock Nation, and this is the very first training of 2016. So thank you for showing up. You could be doing so many other things with your time, but this is also the most important because now that you have decided to get started in the business, you must get trained. You must get plugged into the system so that you can learn what to do, how to launch your business, what's the next step. This is not a lottery ticket. This is not something you just pay your money into and then things are going to magically happen for you. Now you must go to work. So we're going to go over some of the things that's going to help you to get started, launch of your business for 2016. Now a little bit of background on myself. I have been in the industry for 17 years, leader of Power Team Marketing. I didn't have much success at the very beginning. It took me a while. I just never gave up. I never quit. I just kept at it. I kept at it. I kept at it. And eventually I was able to retire at the age of 36 years old. And it was amazing. 2016, I'm turning 40 this year. I can't believe it. But for the last 4 years, I haven't had a job. I've been able to work full time from home, and it's a blessing. But it's because I've learned to master these steps that we're going to go over right now. First, we're going to get started. The key to getting ahead is getting started. Inspire, motivate, and train. What is driving you? Identify your why. Why did you join Sherlock Nation? What are you most passionate about? How would an extra $300 to $1,000 a month impact your life? What are your dreams and goals? And how will you respond when someone says no to you? Will you give up and quit? Because I'm telling you right now, people are going to say no to you. You've got to learn how to handle it. It's okay. It's not the end of the world. Most people will say no. That's why there's only 3%ers and then there's 97%ers. The 3%ers have learned how to manage more no's than everybody else and keep moving forward. So first thing you want to do when you get started is log into your back office. You go to SherlockNation.com/your ID number. That is your home page. When you signed up, you have your own personal ID number. SherlockNation.com/your ID number. The next thing you do is you're going to input your ID number and your password. You're going to be able to log in. Your ID number and your password when you first signed up. Your back office is going to look like this. The first thing it's going to ask you to do is activate your subscription, your $49.95 a month monthly subscription fee. Go ahead and activate it. The second thing you do is register for your International Payoneer card. So on the left, you see it says choose payment method. You can't get paid until this process is done. It boggles my mind that people skip this step, then they go to work and wonder how come they haven't been paid yet. Well, you never told the company how you want to get paid. So these are the first two most important steps. Set up your monthly subscription and set up how you want to get paid. Also note, let me go back to that page. Click on all the tabs over here on the left-hand side. These tabs is your back office information, looking at your report, your team, your account, business, staying connected. This blue here is going to show all the people you personally enrolled in the business for $279. The green is going to show you everyone that is on auto ship, meaning the monthly membership for $49.95. This number here is going to show you all people in your downline. But most importantly, this is going to show you all of the commissions you've made. Now, if you want to know why, click on View Details right here. It's going to give you exactly what you made, when you made it, and when you're going to get paid. I have a lot of people that call me all the time. I see it. When am I getting paid? Click on the View Details button. It will tell you exactly when you're going to get paid. Now, this is a binary. So we have two teams. And remember, we get paid when you have 2 on the left and 2 on the right that triggers a $50 cycle. But what if you have 2 on the left and none on the right? What happens to your money? What happens if one leg grows faster than the other? Well, what happens is it goes into your banked volume. That's spillover. Your banked volume. It just keeps growing and growing and growing until you build your other leg. And when you start to build your other leg, this number will decrease, and that number will be put into your commissions up here. So that's important to understand. The only way to lose your banked volume, you cancel your monthly subscription fee. That's the only way it flushes. I know people in this company that have hundreds of thousands of dollars sitting in their banked volume. I have people on my team that have $30,000, $40,000 in banked volume because they got a lot of spillover from me. All they have to do is build their other side to get that payout. So that's where you go to see it. Just scroll down on the home page. Next thing you want to do is log into your Sherlock app through your desktop, your computer. See, before we had the mobile app, all we had was shoppingsherlock.com, just like google.com. You wanted to search for something, you go to shoppingsherlock.com. So this is your own website, shoppingsherlock.com/your ID number. Click on Shop Login at the top. Click on Shop Login. You're going to put in your email password just like normal, like you log into your back office. This is your dashboard for it. It looks like this. You can do all of your searches just like the mobile app right here. You can change the country. You can change the language, and everything that you need to do. But importantly, you want to be able to click on Profile button tab here at the top. You want to click on Profile because when you do that, it's going to take you to another screen here. This is your office version of the app. Your reports, everybody that you sign up in the business and how much money you're making on them, I mean sign up as customers and how much money you're making off usage is going to be shown here. It takes 60 days before Sherlock usage shows up. Why? Because you don't actually buy anything from Sherlock. You're being redirected to a store selling what you want to buy. That store sits on that purchase for 30 days before they make sure it's a clean transaction. What that means is they want to make sure that nobody canceled, nobody did a chargeback, nobody returned the item didn't get lost. So once they're satisfied it's a clean transaction, then they'll look, how did this customer come from us to us? Was it through eBay? Was it through Amazon? Was it through Sherlock? Was it through Google? Oh, Sherlock brought them to us. Then they pay Sherlock our commission, and then Sherlock turns around and pays us. That's a 60-day turnaround. But once you've gone through that process, then it's every 30 days once that happens. But here's where you go to see your signups and your usage income. You also want to click on the Profile tab over here. This is going to allow you to upload your picture. So your picture will be on your websites. You also have support videos if you have questions. You want to learn some more stuff. My advice, click on everything. Before you start to ask 1,000,001 questions to your upline, click on the buttons. Next is grow your network. You can actually invite people to use the Sherlock through here. When you click on grow your network, it's going to take you to another screen. I thought I moved that slide. Let me see, where's that slide? It's going to take you to another screen that looks like this. So you can actually invite your friends on Facebook or send them email invite. If you use your mobile app to invite, you can invite through either email or text to all of your contacts on your mobile invite. Next, let's get you plugged into the system. You want to make sure you go to www.ceostraining.info. This will put you on my email list, which means that I send out an email update every single day on what's going on in the company. Send an email update every day so that you're plugged in. But this website also has our schedule of events. If you scroll down underneath this picture box, you'll see a schedule of events every day of the week of something that's going on. Keep you plugged in. Next, you want to be familiar with PowerTeamSherlock.com. PowerTeamSherlock.com. It's another training site that I created on top of what the company already has. And we record everything that we do. Our live training, we record it. And we have a meeting archive of all of our trainings and all of our presentations. We have our Sherlock scripts. We have e-commerce news. It's just extra tools to help you learn so that you can grow in the business. It's not something that you're going to go through in one sitting. Next website you want to be familiar with is teamofhope.com. This is Black Diamond Chuck Williams' site. It's a blog. He has everything that's going on during the month. He records everything. So it's another useful tool for you and your business. Another very useful tool is SherlockPresents.com. This is a generic page, information page only. Nobody can sign up. There's no contact information. It's just a generic site that has 4 pages to it. The first page, promo videos about Sherlock. The second page talks about the Sherlock products. The third page talks about the Sherlock compensation plan. And the fourth page is a Sherlock presentation. An entire recorded presentation. So you can literally take a brand new person through the entire process just by showing them this website. From beginning to end, they'll know everything they need to know about Sherlock. And you can put them on a 3-way call to answer any questions, or they may be ready to sign up right after that. So it's SherlockPresents.com. The whole point is you don't have to go out there explaining this business. All you have to do is share it with people and show them. Show them the videos. Next is you have your own capture page, being Sherlock.com/your ID number. It's your own capture page. It's a 90-second video on the Sherlock app. And if somebody puts in their contact information over here, you're going to get an email update that says that somebody just looked at your website and you can contact them. So that's your own capture page. Next is you have your own invite page for the app. So instead of telling people, yeah, go to the App Store, look up Sherlock and download the app and then put in your ID code. Instead of doing all that, you have your own page. It's called invitation.shoppingsherlock.com/your ID number. Invitation.shoppingsherlock.com/your ID number. I recommend that you go get a GoDaddy domain and mask forward it. Mine is called hotsherlockdeals.com, and I put that on my business cards. But once you go to this site, you'll notice your invite code is going to automatically pop up. Your guests can watch the quick video on what the Sherlock app's all about. They can click on desktop, which means they can register for the Sherlock on their computer. They can click on Android or iOS, which means it will be downloaded to their Android device or their iOS device. iPhone, tablet, what do you call those? MyPads, iPads, all that good stuff. So be familiar with that. You have one. Everybody in the business. Next, you want to go back to SherlockNation.com. Click on every single tab. That's how you learn, especially FAQs here at the top. Frequently asked questions. See, I want you to think of this. You want to be successful in this business, which means one day you may end up having thousands of people on your team. Do you think in 24 hours you will have time to answer thousands of people's questions all day long? No. So don't be that person to do that. If you don't want it to happen to you, follow the system. 99% of all your questions will be answered if you just look before calling your sponsor in your upline. Take the time to do so. You know, go on an adventure. Click on everything. But click on the magnifying glass up here at the top left, and it's going to bring down a drop-down menu. Sherlock Shopping, Local, Fundraising, Travel, Sherlock University. And what you see below is what's going to pop up. We have Home, About, Getting Started, membership, development videos, videos, training classes, marketing tools, the events calendars, and that's currently being updated. All you have to do is watch the videos. Every question you can possibly have, we've probably already made a video on it. So what's happening with Power Team Marketing? Here's your core commitments. Make sure that you are going to commit at least 12 months into your business, whether you make money or not. This is not get rich quick. This is not a job. This is a business. And like every business, there's no exception to the rule. It takes time to grow. You'd be amazed at, I watch people all the time. Since I've been in this industry for 17 years now, I kind of have a perspective when I look at things and patience. And I see a new person get started 60 days in, or the first 30 days they have a lot of success. 60 days in, they start running into challenges. And those challenges, they decide to quit the business or jump ship or move on to something else. Really? With that mindset, you will never be successful at anything that you do long term. You may always have short-term success, but never long-term. Because you will always have challenges. You will always have obstacles. The millionaires and successful people in the world are the people who are able to work through and solve those problems, not give up on their dream, quit, and blame everybody else. I see this happen all the time, and I just shake my head. You've got to have a commitment through the good and the bad. And it's not really bad. It is just a result that you learn from. And it makes you stronger. You're going to commit to activate and maintain your $49.95 a month for 12 months. You have to be consistent. Let's take the game of basketball, for example. Do they play 1 quarter or 4? If you have a great first quarter, does that win you the game? Or do you have to play all 4 quarters? Why do you think in the business world there's called 4 quarters in a year? They don't just have a yearly report, they have a quarterly report. You need to do the same. Have a quarterly report for yourself. If you are not committed to at least 1 year, quit right now because you're going to be wasting all of our time. We don't need your money. I don't mean to say that in a mean way. This is a business. And I'm looking for people who think like business-minded individuals. You want to commit to giving away your first 5 free Sherlock apps. I did that in my first 5 minutes. In fact, my first day in the business, I had over 100 Sherlock customers. It's so easy. Everybody I know has a cell phone. They don't have to buy this. They download it for free. Knock that out the way. Commit to enrolling your first 2 distributors in your first 24 to 48 hours so that you can get promoted and earn a quick $100. ASAP. How do I enroll 2 new people? Here's what you do. You pull out your phone. You know that old saying, make a list of everybody you know? Scratch that. Pull out your phone. Go through your contact list, send them a message. They've got to hop onto. They got to check this out. They got to see this presentation. If you put 10 people on one of my presentations, you will have at least 4 sign up in the business. You're going to commit to following the system, and you're going to commit to doing your part. I'm going to talk about what is doing your part. Well, first and foremost, establish your leadership support team. You already know who your personal sponsor is, but chances are, unless you were sponsored by a Power, a Global, or a Diamond, your sponsor is brand new as well. They're not going to know everything that's going to need it to help you build your business just yet. So you want to find out who your nearest upline Power, get their contact information, our nearest Power affiliate and your nearest Global, and write it down and contact them and say, hey, listen, I'm brand new on your team. I want to make this happen. I'm serious. Because here's the deal. I know this from experience. The people who's going to make you the most money in your career are not even going to fall on the first 4 or 5 levels of your business. So all the people that you personally enroll, yeah, that's great. But they're not going to be the ones that's going to walk you off your job. They're going to lead you to somebody who will. The people around 6 levels and below is what's really going to build your business. And since we are a binary, it doesn't matter where somebody falls. You get paid the same amount of money anyway, if they're on your 3rd level or your 100th level. So I treat every single person on my team as if I'm their personal sponsor. Hold hands, I won't drag anybody, but if they step to the plate like Amarachi has in Nigeria, or Bob Daves in Florida, or Bill, so when you step up that way, then I give you my 100%. But I don't drag anybody. But you want to have who your contact information is so that you can contact them and they can help you build your business. You want to be a team player. Together, everyone achieves more. Maintain your monthly $49.95 subscription fee. Personally enroll 4 new affiliates and give away 50 Sherlock apps. That is doing your part. See, everybody has goals of walking off their job and becoming rich, but you can't eat an elephant in one bite. You've got it small bites. And you can't do it by yourself. You're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. So all you can do is focus on the things you have control over. And one of the things you have control over is this. You have control over your $49.95 monthly subscription. You have control over enrolling 4 people. Well, I can't make 4 people enroll. No, you cannot, but this is the numbers game. If you have 10 guests on a presentation, 4 will sign up. You have control over how many people you're going to invite. And you have control over how many apps you give away. This is doing your part. And if everybody did their part, 4 getting 4, everybody walks off their job. Duplicate the process. Part, and then show their part as well. That's it. That's the simplicity of our business. Now, the business blueprint. For every 2 people that purchase their system for $279, you're going to earn $100. So person enroll, 1 on your left, 1 on the right, you earned $100. But the power of people into the business in your first week. Why? I'm going to show you why in a moment. You want to duplicate the power of 4. 4 in your first week. 4 in their first week. Do this over and over. First and foremost, for every 2 purchases on $279, on your left and your right, you're going to get a $50 cycle no matter where they come from. On your left side or your right side, whether it's from you enrolling, spillover from your upline, or your downline doing efforts. Doesn't matter where or how. For example, let's say I've got, on the same side, I've got Amarachi on one side, one leg on my left team, but Bob is also on my left team, but they're in separate legs. So if Bob enrolls 1 person and Amarachi enrolls 1 person, that's 2 people on that side. Bob is on my 40th level. Amarachi's on my 130th level. So it doesn't matter where. Any 2, that's a $50 cycle. Well, 25 there because that's my weak leg. My other leg is bigger. I already have bank volume sitting there. So if you have one leg that's bigger than the other, what ends up happening is every 2 on the other side is $50. 50, 50, 50, 50, 50. That's what happened to Sergey. When Sergey went from $3,000 a month to $30,000 a month when Kazakhstan came on board and put 10,000 people in the business in a year. Because his banked volume was in 6, and it just exploded. But here's another powerful thing, our weekly customer acquisition bonus. You just got started, or you may already be in the business. If you do the power of 4, this is January, starting now, let's say start all over. You enroll 4 people this week. Not only do you make $250, well, how'd that happen? Well, you made $100 for every 2, right? But now you have 2 on your left, 2 on your right. That's a $50 cycle. You just made $250. But you also have 2 shares in the weekly cab bonus. You need to personally enroll 2 new people, have 2 Sherlock customers, and help those 2 new people to get 2 customers each. But if you enrolled 4 people, you personally get 4 customers, 2 shares. Last week, each share was worth $140. That's $280. So what's 280 plus 250? $530 you would have made in your first week. How do you think your business would explode? If you as a new person Or you enroll a new person in your first week in the business, you make over $500. Did you have people on your team? Did you need to have 20, 100? No, just 4. How fast can you put 4 people in the system in 1 week? $500 plus. And then you teach those 4 to do the same thing. So if you help everybody earn $500, if you do this 5 levels deep, that's over $17,000 in the $50 cycle for you, and $3,400 a month in the $10 cycle every single month as you're helping somebody to make $500 in a week. Do you guys see the power of this? Everybody should be going all out. There's money on the table. Never leave money on the table. So you want to make a list of everybody you know. Scratch that. You want to pull out your, look at all the contacts in your list, and you want to contact them. And what are you going to say when you contact them? Well, it's a simple script. Follow the script. Peak interest, share the opportunity, and 3-way call. This is a very simple business. We only do 2 things here. We help people save money on products and services they are going to use anyway, and we also help people make money on those same products and services. So here's the scripts. I'm going to read the scripts very quickly. Distributor script. Can you do me a huge favor? I just got started in my own home-based business, and I am just learning. Can you watch this quick 5-minute video for me and let me know if you know anyone who would be interested? I would really appreciate it. Listen, I know you probably are not interested, but I heard about a company that is paying people to shop online. This company is moving real fast. So can you take a look at this quick video and let me... Hey, listen, if I can show you how to make money every time somebody shopped online by giving away a free discount shopping mobile app, would you want to hear about it? Great. We're having a presentation on such and such a date. All you have to do is sit in front of your computer and watch. About customers. Number 1, could you do me a huge favor? I just got started in my own home-based business and I'm working on getting promoted. I need to give away my free discount shopping mobile app to 3 more people to save money. Could you please help me out and install the app? Best that it's free and won't cost you anything to start saving. Thank you very much. Hey, let me ask you a question. Number 2. Have you ever bought anything online before? What if I could show you how to save money on every single purchase you make by giving you a free discount Sherlock mobile app? Here's the link to install it. Invitation.shop. Number 3. Listen, I'm going to do you a huge favor. What was the last item you purchased online and how much did you pay? I'm going to find you a better deal on the same item and then show you how you can do it yourself for free. How does that sound? That's it. That's the script. That's the business. Focus on the power of 4. Invite to the presentations. You do not business or do not explain the business to anybody. Show them the video, plug them into the system, do 3-way calls. If you master that, you will make a lot of money in the business. So this was our first Getting Started training of 2016. Thank you guys for joining us. Things happening. At 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific, I'm doing a 15-minute power call for Sherlock Nation. So you put people through this process, put them on my 15-minute call. And then at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific, we have a live webinar with Black Diamond Chuck Williams. Live webinar with Black Diamond Chuck Williams. SherlockBusinessOverview.us. Full presentation. Let somebody else do the explaining on your behalf. All you have to do is body drag, basically. Be done. Invite, invite, invite. That's it. I didn't say sell, sell, sell. I said invite, invite, invite. We're having a huge event in the UK on the 16th of this. Is it this? I think it's the 16th of this month. Wrong ones. But we're having a huge event where the CEO is going to be in the UK. And the #1 money earner, Simon Brooks, Now, what you want to do is if you're in the UK or if you know anybody there, you want to make sure you invite them to this event where they're going to get the training. All they need is a mini convention, basically. There's going to be new information shared by the CEO as well. In fact, I have a link for this event. I'll put here in the chat box. The Power of 4. Make $500 in your first week by enrolling, and then teach them the same thing. Do you realize most people get broke coming off of Christmas? In America, they're waiting for their tax returns next month and in March. Here's what you do. How would you like to already be at $3,400 a month and earn almost $20,000 by mid-February if you got started right now? Duplicating 4, getting 4, getting 4, getting 4, getting 4. And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. And last but not least, again, don't quit. That this is a process. It's a process. Here is a video that I watch every single day. I watch it when I wake up in the morning, and I watch it before I go to sleep. So congratulations on getting started. I look forward to seeing you at the top. My name is Brandon Ivey, Double Diamond with Sherlock Nation. God bless.
Most people only pay attention to the final product of a successful entrepreneur. They say things like, I can never be like them, or they got lucky. What most don't see is what they've overcome. All the struggles, the daily rejections, the heartaches, the betrayals, the rumors, the criticism, the empty bank account, and all those lonely nights while trying to make their vision a reality. You see, the only difference between the one who quits and the one who doesn't is that they showed up every day. They worked hard every day. They hustled every day. They learned from a proven mentor every day. They improved every day. They did all this even though they felt like quitting every day. And eventually, they became who they are today.